Hi, everybody. Coming at you with the Teacher Tip Tuesday today. I hope you don't mind, but I wanted to kind of shift the tone from a tip to more of a motivational something for you today. So I'll just take a brief moment to share some experiences with you, and I hope that's okay. Um, when I became a new mother, I remember feeling completely overwhelmed with the incredible amount of pressure that parenthood puts on you. It can feel extremely isolating and very scary to be in charge of this new little person. And I would keep lists of every fear and every concern that I ever had. And I would go to my pediatrician's office every 2 months and I would go down the list and ask her every little thing that concerned me. And I remember she would sit there and kind of smile and listen but then tell me it's okay, he's okay, you're okay over and over again. So the thing is, she had a perspective that I did not have. She saw 50 babies a day, all day, every day, that were the same age as my son, and she could compare and understand what kinds of things were developmentally normal and what kinds of things might not have been. To be fair, she always validated my concerns because they were valid, and she never made me feel like they weren't. And that was important to me as I was navigating through this new journey. But I want to compare that a little bit to teaching. Now, I may not have been around a lot of babies, but I have been around a lot of 5-year-olds in an educational environment. And I can tell you that this kindergarten year is a year of incredible growth. I have seen students who don't know letters, don't know their sounds, and by the end of this year, they're reading short words and short sentences, and sometimes even more than that. I've seen students who can't write, and by the end of the year, they're writing. I've seen students who are emotional and scared and very insecure, and I have seen them blossom. There is so much growth to be had this year, and I hope the realistic expectations of that you're setting for your student are appropriate. Easier said than done, right? I'm also a parent as well as a teacher, and even still, I get concerned about the things that my son is or isn't doing. For example, I picked him up from preschool the other day, and I found out that he had gone to timeout, and I was mortified. I couldn't believe it. Oh, what have I done as a parent that would that would make my child, have to go to timeout. I've got to fix this. And so we had a big talk about listening to the teacher and following directions and I followed up with his teacher every day after that asking, "How did he do today? How did he do today?" And she looked at me finally after a while and she said, "What do you expect? He's 3." And I thought, that's a really good question. What do I expect? Do I expect him to have this all figured out right now at the end of September? Do I expect him to never have to be told twice to listen and follow directions or maybe be redirected in that way? I mean, I my teacher side of me understands it, but it's tough when you're a parent because you want so badly to do right by your child and I understand that. So if I could just share with you some perspective, here's the thing. Some days are going to feel long. And some days are not going to go as planned. And some days you're going to feel like you did not teach your child anything. But some days are going to be amazing, and you are going to see the light turn on for your student, and it is going to be the most incredible feeling in the world. And you're going to know that because of your hard work, you're getting to watch this instead of a teacher at a school. You're going to be having the opportunity to watch your student connect the dots and learn, and it is going to be the most rewarding feeling ever. And that feeling is going to fuel you through the inevitable hard days. I think it's realistic to see children struggling right now, especially with phonics, especially with reading. I think it's realistic for them to not want to sit and do school, especially while they're at home. I think it's realistic for them to have a tough time following directions. It doesn't mean that they won't get there, and it doesn't mean that you're doing a bad job. It just means that that's what's developmentally appropriate right now, and it just might be a bad day or a bad moment. So, I'm going to maybe watch this video for myself after I conclude, and so that I can remember the things that I'm saying as well. But I hope you know that you are doing an amazing job. Hang in there. It takes a village. I am 100% here for you, and I want you to know that you are not alone in this journey. So, to recap really quickly, some days will be better than others. Keep realistic expectations for you and for your student. And remember, you are not alone. I hope that you know you can reach out to me anytime. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you again later. Bye, everyone.